Welcome back to another YouTube video. This is episode 2. So I've just done my food shop and I thought I would show you what I've got and kind of talk you through my food for the week. I'm still very much eating the same meals and I've just picked up some different types of protein sources, which I'll show you. So I've got the vegan Richmond chicken. Love it, absolutely love it. So I've got 2 bags of that. I've got Alpro yogurt. This is the no sugar, not because I need no sugar, it's a lower calorie option, so I tend to get that. So I've got 5 of those, so that will see me through for the week. Got some toothpaste. Got more of my favourite Ride or Die fajita mix. Now, I went to Sainsbury's rather than Lidl's just because I couldn't be bothered to drive to Sainsbury's, so annoyingly the food shop came a little bit more expensive, and every time I buy one of these I use it for like a week just to go on top of the yogurt and then I lose it. I've got about 5 of them and I have no idea where they are. Now I've just picked up some food for Shay as well, so he's got some turkey burgers and chicken and chicken sausages. So I've got 3 packs of those. So we eat completely different. Of course he is not vegan, I am vegan, so there is that. And I don't make him food, he doesn't make me food. I might make him food every now and again, but I mostly just make food for myself. Got my frozen berries, peppers, again, volume food. Let me just grab the other bag. Okay, and the other bag. Oh, it's my phone nearly falling on the floor. More lettuce, and then my protein sauce. I've got tempeh. I'm obsessed with this. This is the barbecue flavoured tempeh. If you haven't tried it, it's kind of like a firm, nutty sort of texture. Vegan Pizza Express house light dressing. Chef's kiss. So nice. More tempeh, more seasoning. Onion, got 2 lots of onions. I love onion. I love flavour, so onion, garlic, all that jazz. Spinach. Now trick, spinach goes off really fast. So this is going to go straight in the freezer, and then every time I cook, I will just pull from the freezer. Courgette, Ride and Die. Tomato puree. This is kind of like my sauce of choice at the moment for my food. As you've seen, I'm just kind of using tomato puree and the fajita seasoning. It used to be tinned tomatoes, but I'm really enjoying the thickness of tomato puree. Mushrooms, more mushrooms. I've also got protein powder, which I'll order from My Protein as well. Potatoes. And this is my full food shop. And some avocado for Shay. The only thing that I haven't got here is oats. I've already got those in the cupboard. And nope, that's it. That's my entire food shop. So, and Biscoff. Biscoff is already in the cupboard as well. So that will see me through for the next week. I eat the same foods as you know from the last vlog because I just find it so much easier and they're meals that I'm obsessed with. So I'm gonna make my lunch now. Okay, I haven't quite finished putting my food away, but I am going to show you my... Oh, stop tracking my face. There we go, the struggle is real. I'm going to show you my food. There we go. Right, sweet leaf salad, washed and ready to go. Now, I don't track lettuce and I don't track cucumber currently. Fully appreciate there's a little bit of carrot in this, but it's so small, I'm not bothered. So I've got 4 bags of this, well, 2 bags of this one and 2 bags of shredded lettuce. And I've got cucumber, clearly overstuffed my fridge. And do you know what? I'm actually feeling really good. This past week has been a fucking struggle from hell. So hard. Excuse the knife. Hormones just raging, and I know I'm not hungry. Last night I was, when I come back from my acting class, I was starving, but aside from that, I haven't been hungry. I've just had a lot of food noise, and this will happen, especially us as women, around our cycle. I'm on day 4 right now, so I'm hoping that noise has kind of disappeared. Yesterday I didn't really get it until later in the afternoon, but I'm feeling okay. This is actually my second meal of the day, so it's 3 o'clock currently. I had breakfast before I went to the gym, but before I went to the gym I started editing my vlog from last week. So I didn't get to the gym when I wanted to get to the gym. So things have been a bit delayed, and I've been to the gym, gone and done my food shop, and now I've come home and I made food. So this is where we're at. So yes, food noise hasn't been like terrible today, and you know, especially because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm doing okay in terms of hunger. Have this, I then have my Botox appointment, my birthday tox. I don't get it that regular, so this is only the third time for me to ever have it done. 35 on Sunday, so I held off for a very long time, but because I'm on social media so much, and I know, you know, aging is fine, it happens to everyone, but I just dislike seeing these crow's feet, so I prefer to get rid of them. And that's that. Don't hate me. So, coffee's still lingering. This Pizza Express garlic vegan sauce, oh my god, it is so good. Now, don't get me wrong, it is calorific, you know, for 10 grams, I think it's like 30 calories, but it is so worth it. And they didn't have it the last time I went to Sainsbury's, and they had it today. I was like, gotta get it. Okay, 15 grams, so accidentally gone over. I plugged in 10 grams, but hey ho, I'm fine with the extra 5. Yeah, I've definitely overpacked my fridge. Get in there. Here we go. So I'm just waiting for my potatoes to potato. I've got the Richmond vegan chicken. Oh my god, it smells so good. Honestly, get on the fajita barbecue, smoky barbecue seasoning. So good. I'm obsessed. Like so good. So I've just been watching my vlogs from 2022 when I was 5 weeks out from my first show in 2022. Crazy, absolutely crazy. And I bought this today, which is apple squash. I love it. I've loved it for years. I haven't had it for a very long time because Sainsbury's did me dirty and made it very expensive. So I rebelled and started getting their own brand. But I seen it today and I was like, I need it. So looking forward to having that. Right, let's get these tots done. And here we are. Tots have been added. I'm gonna chow down on this, need to add some salt, and finish off rendering my YouTube video, get that uploaded quickly. And I need to do a podcast, and I need to film some videos for my Pilates. And I got my Botox, and I got PT this evening for 2 hours. So very busy evening. I need to chow down on this. Got my yogurt left. I got this meal again, ride or die. And did 75 calories cardio earlier. So that's ticked off for the week. Currently doing 250 cardio cals. And that's that. So, welcome to the video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below, let me know where you are, and I hope you enjoy. Good morning, YouTube. How are we doing? So, it is Friday. It is my birthday weekend. I'm honestly not actually doing anything this weekend, but I've got my Alicante trip. So I'll show you my dress that I've bought for Alicante. And yes, I'm in my hoodie. It's just how I roll. I'm going to be taking Maya out for a walk now. So I've got this polka dot wrap halter dress. It's really nice on, but I need one of those stick-on bra things. The ones that hoist your boobs up. I'm currently still trying to post my YouTube video from last week, but I've finally figured out how to get it released without the watermarks, so that is good news. And also have some other news in terms of like goals and updates. So one of my clients has asked me to do a High Rocks, which is exciting. So we're going to do High Rocks in September. So after the photo shoot, prep will start for High Rocks, which is exciting. And the most exciting thing is we're going to do Rome. Buzzing. So Shay was doing it anyway. he's just done one in Malaga, so we are going to do that and join him and do a pairs one. And we'll be asking my other clients as well to see if anyone else wants to do it / come out and watch, because it could be a great social weekend. So that's very exciting. So I had a new low this morning. I'm currently in the 58s now, so 58.9. And I knew as soon as I woke up that I would have had a new low because I was just feeling so much tighter. So excited to do my check-in. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow because undecided as to whether we're going out for food tomorrow for my birthday or Sunday. So I'll do my check-in Saturday morning just to be safe. And we have no plans yet, but I am thinking maybe pizza on the beach instead of kind of going to a restaurant. I think it'd be really nice because it's so hot this weekend. I think it'll just be lovely. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. I need to get dressed, redress. I have been dressed this morning. I've had PT in the gym with clients. But I need to go walk Maya now and I need to get some extra steps in. And slightly side note, which is exciting. A few months ago, I submitted my details for the Welsh production company called It's My Shout, and they do like short films, they do series. I hadn't heard anything off them. And then I had an email yesterday inviting me for an audition. So I need to prep for that for the 19th of May, which is exciting. I don't know what I'm auditioning for because they have so many like roles in terms of different series, different films. So I've got 5 scripts that I need to prep and learn. So that's exciting. What else is going on? Not a lot. But the funny thing is, when you submit your details, you have to submit it with a headshot, which I did back end of last year. And I submitted a headshot, but I also submitted some of my photoshoot photos as well. One of my last ones in my pink crop top and pink leggings, where I'm sitting about 4 kilos lighter. So no pressure for the audition. No, jokes aside, obviously I'm not going to lose 4 kilos in the next 3 weeks, but yeah, I just thought that was quite funny. But I'm feeling really excited. Like my hard work's really paying off now. I'm excited to go get my steps in and just of that mindset of moving my body. I'm seeing my results. All the input I'm putting in is going towards my results, as well as being a happy, healthy human being as well, obviously. But that's just where I'm at the moment. I'm thinking about the habit and how it's going to affect my results and my goals. Thinking like this walk is working towards X goal. This strength training session is helping me build X, Y, and Z. And really dialing into the connection between the habits and not just thinking, oh, it's a habit and I got to do it. Now, yes, I want it to be automatic like that, but I want it to feel special. I want it to feel good. So that's where we're at. So I think I might head down the beach to walk Maya. It is gorgeous outside, but it is windy, which is the sticking point for me. I don't want to be cold. I kind of just want to go out in like a jumper, not have to put my big coat on, but walking along the front, the wind hasn't changed since the weekend and I know it's going to be cold, which upsets me. Right, queens, I am heading out to get some steps / cardio in, heading over to the field by me. It is freaking stunning outside, so I'm gonna get my stomp on with Maya and we're gonna go for around about 20 to 25, maybe 30 minutes. I've got a bootcamp class to teach in an hour and 15, so I need to be kind of out of here in the next hour. So rapid, but it's just so nice outside and I just want to get outside in the fresh air and be in the sunshine. So I'm only doing 250 cardio counts at the moment, but steps are 15k per day, if not more, if I can. And I always can get more steps in. So I'm going to go do some intentional cardio now. I'll get lots of steps in then when I am walking around in class, and then Shay and I are taking Maya to the beach after as well. I promise you, I will start taking my camera a little bit further afield than my kitchen. I just don't go very far, but maybe I will take you to Pilates tomorrow morning when I teach my class. Good morning. Oh, my voice went funny then. It is Saturday and it is about 6 a.m. I'm just having my coffee and I'm just reading through my Pilates class for this morning. I've got a class at 7:30, just the one class today, and then I've got one class tomorrow and boot camp. So I'm very tired, as always, but I'm do my check-in when I get home because I don't know what we're doing today, but I've just jumped on the scales now and it's the same as what it was yesterday. So I normally weigh twice because I weigh first thing in the morning and then I wait a couple of hours and I weigh again, because at that point I've normally moved my body and there's less cortisol in my body as well, and I'll up weigh when I get back from my Pilates, which will be about 8:30. So I'll probably see a little drop on the scales. I probably should just wait. I don't need to weigh twice, but I always just weigh automatically when I wake up and then I do it when I get back. So that is that. I'm having a chill day today. I'm going to train legs and I'm going to try and bring the camera with me as well. I'm going to take Maya for a big long walk and normal day food. Unless we do anything. I don't know. This is why I'm doing my checking, because I don't know what the plan is with food. I've got my food plugged in, but things might change. So that's that. Okie dokie. So I've just done my check-in. I'm very happy. I'm feeling so much better. I will put this on the screen as well, but oh, why is it being a dick? You can't see it. But anyway, feeling so much better. I feel like my legs are starting to come in now as well, and my measurements have come down, which is good too. So I'll just talk you through my measurements. They've come down quite a bit this week. So starting from where we started, my waist started at 66 centimetres, now it's sitting at 63.5. We've had a nice little drop. Hips, same again, started at 78.2 centimetres, now we're at 75.5 centimetres. My weight has dropped again, so we're now 58.5, so a 0.3 drop from yesterday, which is awesome, which means officially 2 kg down in the last 2 weeks, which is 4.4 pounds. Now, of course, some of that would have been water weight. I'm also just finishing my period as well, so might see another little drop tomorrow, but birthday tomorrow. We are going out for pizza tonight. We are going down the beach and we've made that decision because it's a nice evening. I'm going to grab Papa John's. I'm going to grab a small one and yeah, that's the plan basically. But all tracked, all within the calories. So probably see a little fluctuation tomorrow. But I'm also having a big training day tomorrow. So that pizza is going to go to good use. And that's where we're at. So happy with my stats, happy with my progress photos. I'm over my step count already for this week. I've done my cardio. And I will be just trying to get a few more steps in where I can, because, you know, every little helps. My hair is being weird. I'm going to go take Maya for a walk. Did my Pilates class. That was fantastic. And I don't really know what we're doing today throughout the day. We'll probably take Maya for a nice beach walk somewhere as well. But no idea what we're doing today. But I will let you know. Good morning. I am 35. It is not my birthday today. My birthday was yesterday, but it is currently Monday and I am just getting ready to do client check-ins. I'm waiting for my laptop to charge. I've just been doing some content. I'm just going to pull my walking pads out so I can walk and work at the same time. So I thought I would update you on my weekend. So on the weekend, we had pizza. It was amazing. I'll put it in here. Right, one sec. Right, there we go. Lovely. Yeah, that was lush. And I just been doing lots of walks and had just a really nice, wholesome, relaxed birthday. And feeling good. Woken up feeling good, feeling tight. Now, I was over my calories for last week, only by a couple of hundred, so not like a dramatic amount, but that's okay. This week now, banking calories for next week, preparing myself for Alicante. And this is the thing, girls, you can enjoy yourself. You can, you know, have nights out, food out, etc. But you've got to plan it in. You need to be very methodical in what you're doing. I'm away a week today for 48 hours. So I'm banking calories between now and then to go towards that trip. And if you want to have the results, you have to put in the effort with planning in advance. And I know not everything is always going to be able to be planned, but let's face it, 90% we can try and plan as best as we can. We can have those backups, we can have frozen meals in the fridge, you know, we can pick up ready meals or meals more in line with our goals if we're on the go. There are so many options these days. There's really not an excuse not to try and be as consistent as possible. You know, if you're just out and about, random example, you're on the motorway, you're stuck in traffic, you're absolutely fucking ravenous, you stop at the service station, you could have the, I don't know, what do they have there? You can have the KFC burger, or you could go to M&S and get like a chicken protein salad. Like, there are choices. Those choices are always available to you, or pop into WH Smith's and there's something there. Little rant. But it is totally possible. I know how hard it is, and I dropped a voice note in my group chat this morning with my clients because I woke up this morning and, you know, I had a little taste for the good stuff on the weekend. I had a bit of ice cream, I had some crisps, I had, what did I have? I had my pizza, and it was yum. And it is really easy to kind of get stuck in the, oh, I just want to have a bit more of that type of food, and then before we know it, we end up overeating on it. I know it's very easy to happen, but this is where we have to parent ourselves and just get really freaking honest with what we want in our journey, in our goals. You know what, I can actually see my face is starting to lean out a little bit as well. What was I getting to with this? I can't remember what I was getting to. But the point being, you can have the crisps, but you've got to track it. You can have the night out, but you've got to plan ahead if you want the results. And we always have to bear in mind that sometimes if we do go over, it is just tagging on an extra week to the journey, but that is okay. That is life. We have to accept that. We are not robots, and it is likely those types of things are going to happen. We just have to do our best. Don't sit in the fields for too long and crack on. I remember what I was going to say. I woke up this morning and after having a bit of a taste for the, you know, the more moorish processed food on the weekends, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, wasn't that nice? Kind of got in my head and I was like, oh, here we go again. And then as soon as I stepped outside and went for a walk, I was like, fuck yes, here we go again. I can't wait to slay the day. And we get to change our mindset. So hopefully my laptop is charged just enough for me to start doing some work. Shay's away tonight, he's home tomorrow night. So I've got my fridge full of yummy foods. I'm not training today, I'm just getting some steps in, just have my feedback from my coach, no changes, there's no need to make changes because, you know, seeing fat loss happen last week, and with banking calories this week, I'm automatically in a larger calorie deficit. So we'll be able to see how that will reflect on my body going into week 3. And no changes to steps or cardio. Now, I'm still aiming to try and get a few more steps in each day just because I can. You know, every little helps, and you know, if I can try and get in an extra 500 or an extra 1,000 every other day, then it's going to massively help. Now, that's what I'm kind of already doing at the moment. Caps lock off, and it is helping. It is helping. So, didn't really take that much content over the weekend of my birthday. Did take a couple of photos, so I'll put that in. But other than that, it was a chilled weekend. Roll on at Alicante. Can't wait to bring you along for that. And I'll probably just share some of my food with you today. I'll try and get a training session tracked at some point. And yeah, we'll just document the next few days in the lead up to Alicante. Okie dokie. It is 11:45. I'm just having my first meal. Yogurt, protein, berries, and almond butter. So, my fucking laptop just died in the middle of doing a video whilst I was doing check-ins, which is annoying because I don't know if it's recorded. And I was doing this weird thing again. There we go. Ah! Oh, it just got my face. Hey Google. Hey Google. Turn the volume down. I was in the midst of like a 7-minute long video. So I hope that's saved, and hopefully I can just wrap it up with one video just to kind of finish it off. So I'm just having my breakfast. I'm gonna go sit in the sun. I'm really trying my best to focus on all the little things that are helping me reach my goals. So what I mean by that is, right now, I'm celebrating the shit out of the fact that I've managed to fast this morning, which is going to put me in good stead for this afternoon, meaning I'm not going to be hungry when I get home late after acting class. I'm celebrating the fact that, you know, I've just done my 250 cardio cals for the week. That's it for all the week for cardio. So I'm just celebrating the, run out of protein. Okay, so I might have like 10 grams for later. That's annoying. Just have to top it up with yogurt. Actually, that's what I'll do. I will just finish off the protein now. Well, still probably got about 10 grams left. I'll have more yogurt later on top of my oats. I'm just really trying to focus on and celebrating the mundane and making it really positive. Now, this is like the golden ticket to feeling better in life in general, if you ask me. Free advice, you're welcome. Go and live the best fucking life you've ever had. But what I mean by this is, the more we focus on the lack of movement, the stuff that's not happening, the things we haven't got, we're not where we want to be, the more we focus on that, the shitter we're going to feel. But the more we focus on the positive and the things that we're celebrating, the more that's going to cultivate in our life, and we'll start seeing more positive. Like, it is scientifically proven that how we think will affect our entire day, affect how we show up, how we live. So if I'm standing there thinking, oh, fuck's sake, I've got my cardio to do now, like, I'm going to feel like shit. Like, that is no doubt. But instead of just celebrating myself for getting all my cardio in for the week, I'm having my first meal of the day, and I'm thinking in my head, yes, Emma, this meal is helping you towards your deficit, it's helping you towards your protein, it's one step closer to feeling better, it's one step closer to getting towards your goals. And that's what you got to think. Hey, Google, turn the volume down. Otherwise, you're just going to constantly feel like shit. And I used to do this when I worked in the bank, and I used to hate my job in the bank, like detested it. It didn't matter how far I'd progressed in my career in the bank, and you know, I feel like I did quite well for myself. I did enjoy it. I just made it work and made good of a situation which didn't thrill me, shall we say. But I would constantly say to myself, I'm a bikini athlete, this is just paying the bills. And that's what I focused on, and that would help me get through the days. I love my training, still do, love, you know, progressing towards that goal. And I kept telling myself, I am a bikini athlete, this is just something I've got to do to get me to that stage. So whatever you're kind of like going through right now in life, like, try and make the best of it. And I know it's so cliche, Emma, go do one, but you know I'm right. And you know this is holding a mirror up to you, and it's making you feel a bit sticky because you know I'm right and you don't want to admit it. Okay, hope this peanut butter is okay. It's been in my cupboard for a few weeks. I don't actually know if you have to, once you've opened your peanut butter, is it like one of those things where please consume within 6 weeks? I don't think so. But the annoying thing is it's lost all of its oil. It's kind of just like gritty now. My toxic habit is not stirring the peanut butter, loving life with the top of the jar, and then getting halfway down and like, there's no oil. It's just hard nut butter. I do not regret my decisions. Right, here we go. Lush. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you something. I think I showed you this back when I bought it, but that's my third one of these for my yogurt jar. Yogurt lid. Because, believe it or not, if you don't have these lids on and you haven't got yogurt with like a plastic top, the smell of anything that's in the fridge, any veg, will infuse the yogurt. It's really weird. So that is that. A little bit of salt on top. You know we love the salt over here. We've got a big bowl of yogurt, protein, berries, and really not good at slogging stuff for my nut butter. I'm going to eat this in the garden and respond to some messages from clients who have just responded to me from check-in, and then hopefully by the time I finish this, get back upstairs in the next 15 minutes, my laptop would have come back to life. What is up, team? It is Tuesday. I'm very, very sleepy today. And I woke up and my rook had all bleeded in my ear, which is not very nice. Took a while to kind of clean that out. It's funny because he said it'd be painful to sleep on. It hasn't been painful, and I think obviously because it's in my ear, but I must have like knocked it in the night or something. But I'm just taking 5 minutes before taking Maya out, and then I got the membership check-ins. It's fucking Baltic today, considering putting my heating on. It is not fun at all. So I finished on a crazy amount of steps yesterday. I did my first run, my first training session for High Rocks. I did 3K, I think it was about 3K, average on about 6.5 minute kilometres, which is fine. Obviously, there's a lot of growth there for my training, and I was really trying not to get in my head because I used to be a runner. Before I had my hip surgery, I used to run a lot and I was quick. I think I got to a point where I was doing like 10k in 50 minutes, 50 minutes. So I used to be very quick. So that was a bit slow yesterday, but fully appreciate. Aside from doing the 5k run with my clients a couple of weeks ago, and then I tried to pick up running 2 years ago again, but then I come down with my back pain. I haven't ran properly since 2014, so a good 12 years. It's been a while, and I used to love running. It was my ride or die. I used to love just doing 10k races. I would do half marathons. It was my thing. Strength training was also my thing, but running, that's what I was known for. And yeah, I loved it. I would literally run 10k nearly every night. And then I got to a point where I was doing nearly 8 miles every night. Not healthy, FYI. It was a bit obsessive, and it was also in my skinny era as well. So no wonder why I was quick. But anyway, I really enjoyed the run I did yesterday. So my legs are a little bit heavy today. So my weight is up only 0.2 from yesterday because it's up from the weekend anyway, but up 0.4 since my low-ish. So yeah. Pilates at 12. Going to go to Cardiff, going to drive down there. Got the check-ins to do after my walk with Maya, and then I'll finish the rest off this afternoon. I've already done PT this morning, and I got PT this evening as well, 6 till 8. So it's a busy day today. Mondays and Tuesdays are always busy. And then tomorrow morning I got 2 Pilates classes, 6 a.m, 7:30 a.m. And then nothing on in the evening, but I do have another acting class. And I got home from my acting class last night at 9:30. Had my oats, watched a little bit of my series, which I'm obsessed with at the minute. It is The Cleaning Lady, so good, and the guy is so fit as well. Loved it. And then I went to bed about 10:10, and I'm shattered. I've become so consistent with like my 9:30 p.m. sleep and being able to get up quite early. So when I do these classes, my acting classes late, it literally wipes me the next day. But we move. It's for a bigger cause. It's for me to be on your big screens, not just YouTube. So, yeah. I'm just also editing some content to post about the habit reset, which is kicking off on Thursday for the early bird spaces. Hopefully this will already be live. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, get following me at Emma J. Moorcroft. I will leave my handle below. So the habit reset, this is the summer reset. It is an 8-week program where we go back to basics, reset your habits. It's suitable for 2 types of ladies. The lady who has no clue what she's doing, completely new to the journey, and also for the woman who knows exactly what she's doing but just needs that bit of accountability, that, bit of a boot up the bum to kind of get going. So if you want to feel better, get stronger, learn how to lift, or even get those PBs in the gym and simply feel better in your skin, drop a dress size, get signed up. Actually, I'll put the priority link below so you get the discount to the early bird. So link below. Anyway, gonna get this down me, gonna go for a walk. I'm literally gonna have to power walk because it is Baltic, such a contrast from yesterday. Like, I don't even know what the weather is today. I thought it was supposed to be sunny. Like, what the fuck is going on? But we're only T-minus 5 days until Alicante. Boop, boop, boop. Can't wait. Okay, so cloudy today, 14 degrees. Oh! Tomorrow, 18 degrees. Thursday, 19 degrees. And then, that's nice. When we go to Alicante, it is raining here. Let's see what it's like in Alicante, though. Haven't actually checked the weather. Please, please be nice weather. No. Okay, so currently showing on the Monday, it's 19 degrees with 20%. I feel like that's quite cold. Shay's literally just come back from Malaga. I fully appreciate that's a little bit further down the coast. I mean, not that much further, to be fair. I mean, surely it would be hotter in Alicante than it would be here. But anyway, it was like 24 degrees. I'm sad. I'm very sad. Let's hope that changes. Right. See you in a bit. Good morning. It is Saturday. It is midday and I'm just getting ready for the gym. I am training legs and I'm gonna say it. I'm probably not gonna bring the camera. I'm probably just gonna leave my camera here just because I really don't see the benefit of sharing my training. Fully appreciate it is inspirational to watch or whatever. And I know back in the day, I used to like seeing other people train. But at the end of the day, your training should be built around you. My training is constantly the same. And it's probably been the same for the last 15 years. I will always have a variation of squats. The variation being a goblet squat, a leg press, that, you know, basically a squat, a form of hip hinge, whether that be glute bridge, RDL, and this, we're talking about legs now because I'm training legs today, an extension of some sort, so leg extension, and I'll also do some isometric work as well, so split squats, etc., and some adductors. So they're always going to be the same. The only thing that changes is my rep range and what have I just put in here? And time under tempo, time under tension. So how long I'm in that exercise for. So it is Saturday. Tomorrow marks 3 weeks of being in a slightly stricter calorie deficit, a slightly bigger calorie deficit. I've been banking a lot of calories this past week because I'm going to Alicante on Monday. I've got my check-in tomorrow and I'm 6 weeks out from my photo shoot. So excited. And I weighed this morning. Before I weighed, I was like, your girl feels snatch. Took my measurements and my waist had dropped 1/2 inch, which I'm very excited about. So I'm officially back down to 24.5 inch waist. I think last year I got down to 23.5 inch waist. When I was competing, I want to say it was like 21, teeny tiny. Never want to be that small again in my life. Anyway, oh yes, so weight was down, officially dropped 2 kilos. So what, 4.8 pounds, 4.6 pounds? How does that work? 2.2, no, 2 times 2.2, 4.4. But I feel like I look like I've lost more body fat as of this morning. I'm feeling very lean and I'm very happy with that. As I said, I wanted to feel a bit better going to Alicante and I've got 6 weeks left into my photo shoot. So I'm very, very happy with where we're at. Now, even just based on, say 3 weeks, and that being 2 kilos, that's 0.66 loss. So 0.66 times 6 potentially would have another 3.96 to go. Plus the 2 I've already lost, that's 5.96 kg times 2.2, that's 13 pounds. So 5.96 kg, will that take me to my goal I've set myself? Let's have a look. Minus 5 point, oh my God, what did I say? 0.66 times 9, 5.94, 5.94, 5.94, 5.94, 5.94. That takes me 0.5 kg above where I wanted to sit. So I wanted to come in at 54. So with the last week being a little bit of water manipulation, that will probably happen. Cheers to that. The girl's been working so hard this past week. And my Botox is nearly kicked in as well, birthday tox. So we've nearly got rid of the frown lines. It's the smile lines that get me. Oh, and I got some nails done. If you can see, I never get my nails done. I'm very pleased. This is actually my length. No extensions, they're biab. I had so much cuticle that she took back. It was insane. So my nails look really, really long. So I've committed to being a girl who gets her nails done. And I've also committed to being a girl who gets her eyebrows done. But I'm not too sure about the eyebrows. Now, I've done my eyebrows myself this morning and I think they look okay. It was a bit rushed. I've had the lamination. I'm due for lamination next Wednesday, so I'll see how I feel. I felt like it didn't last that long. I thought lamination was supposed to last nearly up to the full 8 weeks, but it didn't. It probably lasted about 2 weeks, so I need to ask her about that when I go back. So yeah, Biscoff is here, is looking at me. I love Biscoff. That's like endorphins in a jar. It's so good. So I'm gonna crack on with this. I'm gonna train legs at the gym. I'm on track with most stuff this week. I'm a little bit behind on steps, I do lie. I've come in short the last 2 days, about 2.5K short, so I do need to do a little bit more each day. But I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, bless me. I did do a crazy amount of steps on Monday, so that's kind of bumped me up anyway. And that's where we are. Did I add in my check-in video from last week? No, so I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. Hope you've enjoyed another sort of yap video. The next one will be far more interesting, I promise you, because I will be in Alicante. I'm very, very excited just to get some sun. It's been really hot for the last few days, mind, but just actual European sun. It hits differently, doesn't it? Okay, lots of love. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know where you are in the world. Drop a comment below, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.